How did your daughter introduce Funnyface to you?
Introducing him to me? I don't know Funnyface.
But you know your daughter gave birth to twins with a man.
Yeah, I know.
So,
but you know the system in Ghana now, the system that runs the world now. I love my daughter. She is my first daughter, right? You have issues with your daughters from time to time, right?
Of course.
That doesn't mean that you don't love them.
As young as they are, I still fight with them sometimes.
Right. But if there will be a misunderstanding from her side, it doesn't mean that I have ignored her. I will allow her to experience or to exploit whatever, because we are civilized. We know how to bring children up. I ain't gonna force my child because you can't force them to.
Maybe I want us to take it this way.
All right.
When she got pregnant, just as tradition demands,
I wasn't aware of it.
You were not aware.
You see, when your daughter is in love with a man, you know how the feel is. They can sometimes run away from home.
I know.
You know where they are. How can you control this? You see, you can't control that when your daughter is in love with a man. You all know love affairs.
I know. So
we shouldn't pretend, man.
So does it mean your daughter is even out of control for you now?
You see, I'm with my daughter. I can let you call her and she will respond, you know, to any question that you will ask her. You can break my blood. That is my blood, DNA. That's my future, man. So you coming to define my future and you want a future and you mad? You have a case with my blood. So how can you fucking disrespect people like that? He is mad. I mean, I wanted to take him to the palace, but I know he need psychiatric hospital. Okay, so it's obvious the woman you gave birth with, I don't know if I can say your wife now. I'm not too sure about that. Can I say your wife? Yes. Okay. Because in Ashanti culture, if you have a child with any family, that is the link. Linking two families together. Okay. So no matter what, spiritually, is your wife. Okay, so your wife is in the midst. Maybe she has met Funnyface on countless occasions. You see, he was avoiding her until my daughter gave a birth to his child, or I don't know, his children. He didn't even ask the mother to come and take care of my daughter, right? So my wife came in because she loved her daughter. She wanted to protect her, but Funnyface didn't give him attention. But we know that if your daughter have a child, you have to be there to support them, direct them to do the right thing. So if you do Operation Cesarean, man, whole lot of complications. Yes, and also the medication that they will use, you become somehow. You see, this boy don't know how life works. It will take you a year and a half before all this medicine that they've used on you would go away from your system. So there'll be stress, there'll be so many things, but of course, twins. If you have a twin, you think it's easy even to feed them in your belly. And now she's another pregnant. You kick her with your feet. You see, they didn't tell me all this. Otherwise, they should have been fired a long time. Because the mother knows that she is in love with the boy, so they keep everything hidden from me. Otherwise, who is Funnyface? You see, it's coming to tell me that I grow weed and I grow that. You mad? Look at me. Do I look like somebody who grow weed? Of course, I'll grow it one day with the lances. It's not a problem. Because I know the uses of what? Cannabis. We use it as CDB in Europe and it's very costly. I see. For pain relief and so many things. If you don't know and you're naive, you have to let people educate you. So, Jarvis, in all that is happening between Funny and your daughter, are you telling me today that the family has never gotten any sit-down discussion with both of them before? No. We don't know him. Do you know some people will blame you for not controlling your daughter well? Controlling my daughter well? Because... Can you control your daughter 24, 25 years old? She's matured. From 18, she's matured. So you give her will to her, but you control her. Not control, you guide her. Okay. But if she refuses to run away... So after the twins, did you guide her? After the first set of twins, did you guide her not to, or to be careful, or to wait for the right things to be done before she even got pregnant again? You see, I got to know when she was holding these babies coming to my house, telling me that the twins with the pregnant, said, Daddy, this is my children, this and that, I'm very sorry. Of course, it's a blood thing.
Yeah, you can't kill her. That's
no,
true.
I won't kill her because that's my future.
I know.
It's a blessing to have children.
That's true.
But if you can't pay attention or take care of your children, you shouldn't go wow like a bad boy. You see, you can't even take care of your children. 300 cedis for 2 months for twins. Even if they eat 1 cedi a day, how much would that be? You see, he's disgracing himself because nobody started this. But why are you on social media blowing your own trumpet? You often beat my daughter. You pointed a gun to my daughter. Sure. Man, Ghana is a very safe place because everybody can misbehave and sit here still. Yeah. But I'm leaving this in the hands of those who support him because they don't advise when he's going wrong.
Can you also take up this charge that consider him as your daughter who has offended you, forgive him, and you also come through if you think of the psychological help he needs?
No,
what can you do to help him in this situation?
You see, spiritually I can help the boy, but I ain't gonna help the boy. He have to fucking do with his own experiences.
After him fathering children of your daughter?
Hey, I don't give a hell. It's my blood, 50%. I take my blood, and I can take him too. You see, I take care of other people's people.
Exactly what I'm suggesting you do.
You see, but not the boy. I ain't gonna allow the boy in my fucking family again. Why do I have to lie him? Who is he? Is that only man in the world? My daughter is pretty, talented, very strong because it's Leo, powerful, like the father. They ain't fucking going around to coming down, giving a dog in. It's a bullshit. If you're not mad, will you say your private things in public? Think about it. Oh, this is nasty, and people have to tell him, but they can't tell him. If you can't tell him, then take him to somewhere they can give me help.
Have you now taken custody of the children? Are you now going to take care of them?
Custody, everything. I'm the one, supporting somehow because we know you are unable to take care of your children. You even beat up my daughter on top of it.
That's going to be a burden on you.
Oh, it's not a burden. Because
3 children.
Hey, I've been taking care of other people's children. So it's not a problem.
Ready to accept an apology from Funnyface?
No.
Oh.
Why do I have to say that? Because you're kicking my daughter. Is it football?
After all, he's still
No, after all. If my daughter, come back to this boy, I don't think I will talk to my daughter. But if she come alone to me, I will take her as my daughter. Because that is my part. We can't take all this humiliation and he come into my house for what? You dog?
Initially, you said your daughter loves him. Now, I want to admit that if really the daughter loves him and she apologizes,
I don't think she love him now.
Are you sure?
But if you can defile,
you still doubt.
You see, it was previously because she wasn't aware of her, his character. Then now you got to know that this person is a dad. We keep your children, but you ain't gonna come to your children. And I know what to do.
I still remember what you said initially, that when it comes to love, sometimes love is very hard to control.
That's right, but this one I'll control it. Yeah, because I give birth to the daughter, I'll control it, and it means necessary.
How old is she now?
She is 27 years old. Pretty girl.
Very
wise.
You also said she's very strong. So
she's strong because.
So does it confirm the fact that she's been beaten, Funnyface?
I mean, this is just a funny. I mean, you see, the guy is a funny face and he's doing the funny jokes. Hey, will you allow your wife to beat you? No, but if you've been kicking my daughter on the floor and she jump up and slap you with it, is that wrong with it? No, it's not wrong. If you slap me, I will slap you twice. You got me? That shows you that you can't intimidate me. Who is here to fucking beat my daughter? I haven't beat my daughter before. I always use the words of wisdom to bring her up, and she's very brilliant. Idiot. Is you going to pound my daughter? Beat her up? Because you have your mind. Ghana for I'm hype into a Jimmy. What do you say? Pay baby for no funny man in Yansa. I know power rami or man in Yansa.
But you are telling me if he can, you won't accept it. Because I know you are my friend. In fact, the best of friends.
That's right.
And I wish that one day Funnyface will run to me and say, Sammy, lead me, let's go to Vanessa's father.
And come me yes.
Hey.
Asante for it, Mrs. No.
The economy is somewhere. I'm not sure I can do too.
No, it's not. I know your character and I know you're a beautiful man. I know your wisdom. I know you are very brave. but not somebody who will bring a small issue in social media.
That one I won't do though.
So I won't give my daughter to somebody who cannot face, the reality and always, I don't know, he's mad though. Because if he's not mad, he should have come and apologize, because you have your blood in my family.
But I still think it is not late, Jarvis, though.
Huh?
I still think it's not late.
I don't want a mad cow. By the next minute, she will shoot my daughter and say, yo, you agree that? And if I take my gun to go on him, you will tell me that I killed somebody. I don't want him to kill my daughter before I'll take any action. I ain't fucking need him.
He still remains the father of your grandchildren.
Oh, we can change it. I'm saying, you say,
you can change?
You can change everything.
Fatherhood of your grandchildren?
Oh, God.
How are you going to change that?
You don't know.
He actually named them Ella and Bella.
They are yet to discover who we are and what we do.
I mean, there's something I believe in. Yeah. That I trust your wisdom. I trust your patience.
Blessed.
I trust the process. Maybe at this moment you are also angry. Let's give ourselves some time. We might settle with this one day.
No, but you see,
maybe one day you might even bless their marriage.
No,
it is possible.
No.
You see, now you are not.
Ask my daughter, are you really in love with this?
And she'll say yes.
No. Are you really in love with a man that can kick you by, your scar?
She will tell you the man has changed or will change.
No. You see, it's my DNA. I know what is going on. And I know my daughter. My daughter don't give a dime. Oh, so baby, we are me home. And then if you ask me, I know better me a catch room. Or back and some over GD. Mebwa. So the be our better now be who about. Na so we a bear ma o adwene. Won't me fama me jina social media so with the baby did na tema manasa can the busuafo nyina. Are you mad? What is the winning me? Some me duantampe, some anom we abodam. Ye de me fra brochiraba. Who can some name next what do you know me?
Oh, you mean Funnyface said that?
Yeah. Aside the mema. Oh, Obano. I'm anywhere in the Senate trash and subject to say. How can you do that? None do I say none was sitting semi buffer, my mommy doggy style. You see, Monday I am feel. But hey, Monchinko Sacred Hospital. I heard you wanted to report him to the Chief Palace. Yes.
Now you've decided not to do it.
Because I know that he's mad.
So how do you seek to bring finality to this?
You see, I'm telling the bloggers and his family to take him to hospital.
The bloggers? Because,
you see, if you are a star, you work with people that they can document whatever you say. So it means you're quite close to you, right? No. So if they know that you're misbehaving and they can't put you right, it means they're doing the right well, they're not doing the right job. So from the bloggers to the family to the fans to anyone who wants to support Funnyface, have to go to secure the boy. The boy is getting mad.
All right.